Hello, Internet. This is Arpgren. I'm coming now with the round 3 and final round of the Warriors of the Eternal Sun Dungeons and Dragons Sega Genesis speedrunning. Okay, so I found a few things out. A few things that I kind of should have known or should have experimented initially with. What a silly beans I am. I'm going to go with green, just because, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. So, of course, obviously, the whole strat to the speedrunning is a single thief, just one. That's it. That's all you need. And you want them to be 18 strength. Ideally, if you can get them with a decent dexterity, if you're lucky, that's cool. So, yeah, I can't believe this slipped by me. And because I didn't have a lot of time, I was really sick during the winter and still had to work a lot of hours, so that's why the hiatus has been real. But I'm back, and we're going to get the Resident Gamers going again. But to begin with, my goodness, this game is now in planning steps, and I'm going to probably look at streaming on Twitch to, there we go, and see, decent 15 dexterity, not bad, we're going to go with it, because it doesn't really matter. I've tested this. As long as you have 18 strength, nothing matters. So next to hit magic user, make sure they don't have, KAA, make sure they don't have 5 HP. You'd be actually surprised that that makes a difference. And the reason is because a lot of enemies might not necessarily be able to one-hit you at 4 HP. So last time I was testing this last night, I got stealth really quick. First try, what do you know? Are you serious, bro? Boom. So in the case of the story, though, you have to go to him first. So that this is the actual route you would be taking. You need a sling, and that's it. We're good to go. I originally tested getting armor and all that. It's not going to be necessary. This speed run is going to be really good. In fact, it may come close to the task, which is rare, because some games can come close to the task just through human ability. If a task was made of this strategy versus the just use default party, it would be probably pretty good. The only thing is that you have to go to stat rolling screen, which is not necessarily ideal for a task, but of course you automatically start off with the 18 strength or whatever because it's a task. Isn't that how it works? I don't know how much of a task is. Anyways, so yes, of course, you go across the bridge, and the prompt will always come up. Until you've done the Beastman, you could be level 10, which is close to max level for a lot of... Oh, perfect. This is exactly what we want. Boom. See? Remember what I was saying about the 5 HP? Took 2 hits. Granted, that was not a problem. Oh yeah, give him a magic missile. I shoot magic missile into the darkness. Okay, 1, see? 5, there we go. Okay, this was perfectly ideal. So this would be, if of course I knew the game well enough to be able to actually speedrun it. It's the mapping and the routing that I need to work majorly on, but the strat is 100% perfectly secure. But that would be a perfect setup. In fact, if I didn't get a setup like that, I'd probably reset. Because I've actually got all the way to the... what do they call it? The whatever passageway, the Oltec passageway, I think the dungeon is, where they have the dragon and the giant. I've got to there before not having seen a single random encounter, which really sucks. So the runs in this game are extremely RNG dependent. But there's a large amount of skill and planning that goes into it, and that if you have that skill and planning, and in case you're wondering, watching this, go, oh, why didn't he attack you? An enemy has to get within their entire full movement range of a single turn in order to actually initiate combat. You can initiate combat by taking an action. When you're within the movement range, you don't automatically strike first. You actually have to use the sling or the sword to attack them first. But if you get within their movement range first, then they'll always attack first. However, if you initiate the combat by using a sling, it's somehow an ambush, and you can usually, I think, take 2 full turns for your party before they even get to go. So there's a casual playing strat for you. Always have bows equipped. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. Okay, that'll be 2 levels right there. Now, where are we going? Sorry, I'm not, like I said, the routing is not 100% there. This is kind of tricky to do at the 3rd level. because he will one-shot you. Shit. Okay, when you pause in the... You gotta pause in the sling. There we go. And ideally, this treasure should get me to level 4. Perfect. That's what we want. The +1 bow, which is one of the most essential items to get in the run. Because now, we deal a significantly higher amount of damage. And I recommend putting the +2 sword on your next slot, because it helps a lot. Let's see if killing this guy helps. No. I was hoping that would come close to giving me a level or something. So we're done leveling. I originally was leveling to 8 and blah, 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 but that's not necessary anymore. I can't believe this slipped by me. This might not be a perfect run. I'm gonna, hopefully it goes well, and I can show you the trick that I found. I can't, like, you know when you're planning a game and you're looking at it and you're going, it can't be that easy. There's gotta be some sort of trick. And then it ends up, it literally is that easy. And you're like, God damn it, Leroy. That's a Leroy Jenkins reference, by the way. For those who have never seen it, all 2 of you in the world. That's the reason why you want the +2 sword. The +2 sword has a very high hit rate because of your 18 strength. And it does just slightly more damage. Oh. Alright, come on, stop being a coward. Come on, face me. Oh, that's never happened before. Okay. Come on, what's he doing? Okay, I got him. Now, next, the trigger is that. So now we have to go and talk to Marmelian. The bright side about this is that now those Beastmen don't respawn when you visit that place a second time. Yes. Oh, there's we see now. Notice how I came close to him, but not really close. Right now, because I'm not wearing any armor, I have a very high movement range in combat. Enemies, from what I've seen, have the exact same movement range regardless of enemy type or any of that. They're always the same. I don't know why. I imagine it was very simple programming when it comes to this game, because it's based off of the original Dungeons & Dragons, and I don't wager they had a whole lot of time or money to invest in making the game as complex as it has, given the fact that the overworld map is such a small factor. In fact, so small that you don't ever have to even fight a single fight in the overworld map in order to defeat the game. It's all about the dungeon crawling, which is why this strategy works. The single thief, hidden, which is grossly overpowered, I might add, like ridiculous. So I travel along the water. I haven't routed it perfectly yet, obviously. But the reason I find the encounter rate is just insanely low. You're very rare to find an encounter along the water. In fact, through all my casual playthroughs and all of my playthroughs, I've only ever seen an encounter on the water once. And it just so happened it was during a video that I was recording. You know that's never happened before. Yeah, it was one of those moments. So... but I've never, like, even along casual play, sometimes an enemy will sort of be wandering from sort of the middle. You see the bottom of the screen, there's tons of grass. But, like, it literally came, like, right up to me along the waterside, so that never happens. It was just video luck, like, oh, you got hidden first try. Oh, you got the perfect first encounter. Oh, well, this would be a great run if you didn't suck and not know the route. Yeah, this game would take a lot of practice, and I still have to watch the tasks a few more times. So shout outs to Jesus Fan, because this whole run was entirely possible because of them. Because a Jesus Fan, who did the tasks for this game, knew all the different ways to get to certain areas, and more importantly, that dragon. I don't remember why he went in there. Oh, it was for the gold, so that you can take the caravan. So in this one, this isn't a world record attempt. This is a show off of the strat. So I'm going to go to the shop real quick and sell some things, because yeah, that's pretty essential right now. I need the space for the withered vine. Unfortunately, RNG didn't go my way and gave me some warhammers. Get it? Warhammer. Okay. I'm gonna buy the leather armor as a for the heck of it. I don't need it. In an actual run, you do not need the +1 leather armor. In fact, once I route it, I'll probably be able to skip a couple of those pickups so that you never have to go to those shops ever. But that's down the road when I memorized all the dungeons, because that's really all it is just memorizing the dungeons. Ideally, you should also never have to camp, because if you camp, you become revealed, and in the event that you ever are ambushed, you are dead. Not just because, a thief by himself. No, because usually an ambush is like 10 tigers, and an actual party would struggle with that. So, yeah. So when you're buying, the reason, in case you haven't watched the other videos, the reason that the strat is one single thief, and not 4 thieves, because 4 thieves do the hidden trick just as well, is because if you get in an overworld encounter, 1 thief gets away from an encounter faster than 4 thieves. 4 thieves can literally, one single encounter, like if I got an encounter with that giant, that'd be the end of the run. So, there's just no need for the 4 thieves. There was a need until I discovered, I'm such an idiot. I'm just going to walk there. You're supposed to take the caravan. God, it's such a stupid head. Anyways, this gives me more chance to talk, in case you didn't like my beautiful voice. But the 1 thief with the hidden trick, the other thing that works really well with him that I wasn't quite sure how this was going to work initially when I came up with the idea was in dungeon combat, it cycles through characters. It seems to actually be slower with 4 characters than just 1. And what I mean by inputting attack commands in the first person dungeon view seems to be just insanely faster when you have just 1 character, to the point that it's nearly instant, and you can deal an inordinate amount of damage. Like that dragon, I killed that dragon at level 3. In actual Dungeons & Dragons, are you kidding me? No. Never. No. Not even if you had like the wish spell, because who would give you a wish spell at level 3? The dorkiest DM ever? Well, I guess if you were a very attractive woman and the DM was very much a virgin, the possibility's pretty strong there. But anyways, that's totally off topic. So, I'm nearly at the Beastman Caves. In the routing, you're supposed to take the caravan, and I completely forgot because I'm just picking this game back up after not being able to play many games for a while. I was really sick during the winter, and that didn't help my cause at all. So, we're now back. I'm going to make a safety save in case. I really hope it works. Okay, let's go. Okay, so now the Beastmen have not respawned. They do not respawn in this. However, the rest of the enemies in the cave, like this crawler here, the creepy crawler, yeah, he's going to respawn. I don't remember the route quite as well. It's been a while since so I'm going to have to hop to the map a few times. Okay, I went the wrong way. Crap, I'll deal with him though. You got to deal with him if you... In spawns in the dungeon, you can't just run by because they'll actually chase you. Oh crap. Remember the time that I made that safety save because I was worried I was going to die? Yeah, that happened. Now, ideally, I don't take any more damage or I'm dead. The bright side of the +2 sword versus just... I originally did the run just with the bow, and it didn't quite work out as well as I'd hoped. Because the +2 sword is just so powerful. Oh, wrong way. It's supposed to be this one. Come on, guys. I don't know why exactly. I'm sure there's probably some coding reason that the sword is better than the bow, just flat out. But, oh, are they coming? They're coming. So in the dungeon, you just have to spam the button. It's really that simple. Okay. Now we're at the troglodytes of power, the sub-chief, the chieftain of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. Ooh, yeah. Okay, now we're at the trickiest part of the entire dungeon. The part that is... Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I gained a level. Now I'm like not as dead. Oh, wait, I did go the right way. Can you tell I've routed this game? Now, the task only comes to that door, so I have not tested whether that is in fact a trigger for the story or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. It would make sense because the lizard men that are behind there, it is part of the reason why this run's even doable is because in the casual playthrough, you kind of go in there going, oh, I have to go in there. Because that's where the world map is. That's where the, all sorts of stuff is. But I don't think it's really necessary. And the task never went... Oh, crap. The task never actually goes into that room. Like, sorry, not into the room, but into the swamp itself. Never goes there. So, which is all, of course, why mad shout-outs to a Jesus fan for figuring out that part of the routing. I just have to memorize all the dungeons because, being a thing, it's a dungeon crawling game. See, I know what the map looks like, I just forget the actual directions. Okay, we're gonna make it. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. This can be bad. So this dungeon is also really scary because, are they coming? Okay, I don't know if they've been initiated. If you make even the slightest bit of a wrong turn, you can really hurt yourself in this dungeon. This is the only one that you can hurt yourself in. Because this one, the enemies will roam for whatever reason. Like that giant toad. Like that giant toad wasn't anywhere to be found. Actually, it was somewhere to be found. But for some reason, I don't know why. But a lot of the enemies... Oh, crap. They roam a lot more in this dungeon. I just don't know the particular reason for it. So anyways, we are out of here. Yay! Okay. Okay, so let's hope that this goes well. So now next is to the Azcan, and I actually have a map open because that cave I kind of sort of barely remember the way through. This cave I don't remember the way through, but it's actually really quick. And all you need to do is show off the... Oh, come on, bears! Biggest threat in Skyrim. Over here. Freaking bears. Thanks a lot, bear. Ruined my speedrun. I gotta reset now. That's it. World record over. Well, technically, since no one's ever done a speedrun of this, you could take 5 hours and it would still be a world record. But that's gonna change. Someday. Some miracle day it's gonna happen. Okay. So this part can be a little tricky to walk through. You might encounter a dragon. Of course, it's not going to matter because you're hidden and you can just run away. But you might encounter a dragon, and it'll make you feel like you're actually in a Dungeons & Dragons game. Yep. There are dragons in their games. Okay. So, in case you're also wondering, watching this video, you don't have to worry if a monster comes up and comes close to you. It doesn't matter. Nothing bad's going to happen because you're hidden. You cannot be attacked unless it's an AoE attack, in which case, I don't know if there are any AoE attacks in the early elven jungles or whatever area that's supposed to be called. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Oh, no, I'm there. I'm there! Hooray! So let's hope this goes well, because otherwise that would not be good. Yesterday when I was testing this actual strat, there was a monster right by the cave, and I'm like, just hurry up and get out of my way. God, such a jerk. This dungeon's also like tricky. The trickiest... Oh crap, that was a really stupid move. I could have been the run ender right there. Okay. Am I going the right way? Yeah, nearly there. This dungeon's really easy to sort of skip by, but you have to be careful, especially coming back, because these scorpions can end your run. So... The other reason that the sword is really good is that... let me make sure I'm going the right way here. Perfect, nearly there. I can show you the whole magical strat that I developed that is the key to winning this game quickly. And you know, like, it's just sometimes in life you make choices and they weren't the right choice or the wrong choice. They were just a choice that you made and you're not sure quite what you were doing or thinking. It was one of those days. One of those days in my life that I can't believe I didn't figure this out sooner. Okay, here. Like, what was I... What the... I don't even know what I was thinking. So anyways, in an ideal speedrun, you do not take damage before you enter the Azcan temple. You don't. Even though you have a thief, and the thief is likely to disarm many of the traps, you will take a lot of damage. But that doesn't matter, because I'm not caring about that. What I am instead doing is showing you the... Oh, God, I can't believe I was this stupid. This video is a testament to my stupidity right here. So, now what you got to do is look up, see how that guy just appeared? Okay, good. That's what you want. Because, run over. That's why you gotta be careful. I'm gonna show you the strat, I swear to God, but that's a run ender. It's really finicky to get this to work, which is why originally I'd never even thought of this plan, because I didn't know it was even possible to get by that guy. But it is. I did it last night. So anyways, the trick is actually instead to run away from that fight, which I didn't even think was possible, but it is. I'm going to save right here in case I have to reload. So you need to go up just slight bit. There's the pixel. Okay, I think I made it this time. Yes. Yes! There we go. This is really laggy. So when you hit your turn end, you notice how it lagged there? Because it's loading a lot of guys up there. So... game didn't freeze. It just takes a long time. Okay, they're gone. They're despawned. That's it. Game over. Like, this was the only fight that I couldn't figure out how to do. Because look, you even go in the Azcan temple, cool, leave. They're gone. They're despawned. They're never coming back. They're like the fights. That's it. Like, that was the fight that I couldn't figure out how to do. Because every time I went up, I didn't realize that I could quickly come back down and not get that guy to cut you off. Because that guy cuts you off, and more importantly also, there's a guy over here. On this stairwell, it cuts you off, but if you're quick, and you just hit the one single pixel, and then start walking back down, as you see in that first attempt, it didn't work. Like, I thought you had to fight the fight. But no, you can skip it. Speedrun back on, bro! Boom. Anyways... thanks for watching. Arpgren here. Warriors of the Eternal Sun, bow your head because I'm going to defeat you. Have a good day, Internet.